Okay, so we're on to the week 8 of the capstone project. And the major goal this week is to build a business intelligent query page where the admin user is able to load up this query page and to observe the user, for example, things like the number of users per office, and just to get a big overview of the employees. So in terms of learning, I pretty much learn how to write a RESTful API that returns a customized query JSON. Because with the React front end, the JSON will be the source of data for the front page. And another thing I learned is how to generate a graph and a CSV file using React, because the CSV file is the data that the administrator user can download. And so what I built this week is first thing I did is write a main query controller, which is used to generate the JSON data. And then I moved to the front end of things and use the React to build a query page. So the query page contains three major components. One is a bar graph showing the user count per office, and then it's a table showing the same data, and lastly is a button where the user can download the CSV. Okay, so I'll just move on to the code just to show you the query controller. So here we're just querying for all the offices, and for each office, I'm checking the database how many users each office has, and then generate a hash map and use that to return a JSON. So basically, it has the office and count how many users each field, then it returns the JSON through the REST controller. And then I'll quickly show you the front end code, and this is the query page. So first thing we're doing is we have two states, and the data basically is the array of object containing two fields. One is the office name, another user count, and another just checking whether the data has been loaded. And here, this section code, we're just loading the data and perform some kind of transformation. We have the office name and user count here. And after the data is transformed, it would indicate that the data has finished loading. And in the bottom, we have the three components, various like UI components here. And this is the render chart, basically generate the bar graph to show the user, to show the users the table component. And then lastly, the CSV download component where the user can download the data in the CSV file. And so the basic logic is just if the data has finished loading, if it hasn't finished loading, it would actually load the loading bar. So the UI, there's a loading bar showing on the page. And once the data has finished, it will show all these components to the page. So let's take a look how it looks. So if we go to the view query page, you can see it was quick, so there's no loading going on, but you can see we have the bar graph here, and this is the user count. We have, like say, Toronto office, there are 2 users, and London office has 2 users. Beijing has 1 user, and there's 1 user has no office, so it shows none here. And this is the table, right? And if the user clicks download CSV, actually generate the CSV file. If we open it with Excel, we can see all the data are contained here. Okay, I think that's all the time I have, and thanks for listening for this week. Very productive week, and very excited to continue the trend and finish it next week.